Hey, what's up, snipers? I'm back again with another trade review, so check it out. All right, here we go. So today the CPI numbers came out and they were bad. And as you can see here in pre-market, the SPY dumped. And so, of course, the sentiment today was short. You know, everything was going short. And personally, I don't short trade. I only trade long. So on days like today, I trade inverse stocks. And so let's check out SQQQ. So I was watching everything go down in pre-market, and this first entry here was total FOMO. I saw it right here, and I was looking at this like a 3-bar play, and where I should have bought the break of this stop under here. Of course, there's no stops in pre-market, but I didn't get in here, and I just watched it and watched it, and I was watching the SPY dump lower, and I was like, man, just buy it, you know, FOMO, just FOMO basically. And it's stupid, man, because I know there's gonna be a dip. Like almost always, there's a dip. Like rarely does something just like go stupid up where you just never get an opportunity to get on. So yeah, I didn't want to risk much. So once I saw it coming back down, I jumped right back out and saw this guy right here, this engulfing bar, and that made me feel comfortable going ahead and jumping back in. So I jumped back in and took profit right at this double top. You know, that's how you're supposed to do it. And I left a little bit on to hold through the bell. And, you know, it pulled back, really stuck with this same level, man. This 53.50 held pretty good. And I added just a little bit right here. Came up. This actually would have been a really good place to add too. But, you know, I was trying to be cautious. The market is so unpredictable lately, man. It's so whippy. So I just decided to play it cautious at that point, and it worked out really well. Um, so I think let's see, my initial buy here was 53.13, and then I added at about 54.09. And so my first take profit was 55.61. And it was getting towards the end of my day, so I went ahead and dragged my stop up here and stopped out at 55.91. So that was a really great trade. Total was 139.50, including my initial stop out this morning, which I think was only like maybe 10 or 15 bucks. So yeah, I mean, it was just, I had a bunch of long looks that I was looking at, but man, everything just was going down, and I didn't want to you know, when the market is telling you it's weak, then believe it, you know. And so yeah, I really just wanted to stay with these inverse plays, and really the same thing here. Same thing in pre-market. You know, I was looking at the break of this high volume opening candle, got in there, pretty tight stop. I really should have, if I was going to get in way up here, I should have share sized to have my stop below the low of day, just to give it room to wiggle, since I know I'm really taking kind of a bad entry up here. Better entry would have been, I would say here, just because the narrow range bar and being right there at VWAP and the 50 EMA. But if I would have got in there, hopefully I would have put my stop at low of day, which would have been really good, and I would have been safe here, and then this would have been a good place to add after it made a new high here. Let me zoom in a little bit. There we go. That's much better. So, but I ended up getting up here, another FOMO entry, stopped out, and man, this is really a FOMO entry too, honestly. Really, I was looking at this high here, and okay, made a higher high and then a higher low, but this isn't really much of a pullback, you know. So it tested this high again, and I got in at the break of these bars, and it came back down to VWAP. I think though when I did get in here, I had my stop down low enough, to give myself some wiggle room after learning my lesson over here. And so I had enough room to add here at the break of this bar, and then it was all gravy from there. All gravy from there. It was just a pretty easy hold. I did bring my stop up kind of tight during this consolidation, but I didn't want to be too aggressive because I felt like if it broke up, it would go pretty good, and it did that. So my average was around 18, and man, first take profit was 1842, and then 1857 all the way out. Excuse me. So I mean, not anything like super crazy, but hey, $100 off a $25 risk, and I got back what I lost. So that's really all that was going on for me today, man. Again, I don't short trade. If I was a short trader, I mean, you could have bought anything. You could have shorted anything at the open, pretty much. I mean, AMD, Apple, Baba, whatever. Everything was dropping down, as you can see. But again, I don't short sell, so I just went with these inverses here, and it worked out pretty good. It's a pretty good day. Hope you guys managed to risk well today and was disciplined and didn't FOMO into anything like me. And hope you guys have a great weekend and survive to trade next week. All right, you guys, peace.